Ok,
How's this
donc
matchup
on
gonna
va
shake
venir
out?
se final
It's gonna
tout à
be
l'heure.
exciting to see.
نتفرج انا توا على المدير.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Uses the downtime to get above. Goes for the fireball. Jump in, finds the mark.
All right, what's the plan?
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs him.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
This is the perfect range sweep. Ooh, burnout activate. KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next
معلم
round. Letting
الرينج.
trees and people with the power driver. Will we see a drive impact? Target lock and scoop.
والريسيت
Got
والريسيت.
them so quick.
Nicely played around there.
Takes a chance with a buck. Medium kick into. Spends the meter on the super artist.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
This round is heating up. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
Yes, yes, more of that. Keep it up.
Here the throw connects.
Okay, okay, what's the follow-up?
Time to test the reactions with Impact Peekaboo? What are they gonna do? Burns out.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Super out of nowhere? But who's gonna expect that?
That felt good, didn't it?
Oh, I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Oh my.
جوري بدها تربح.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one chases him down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling.
أنا صيانك من تونس
All
والمدير من
right,
المغرب.
what's the plan?
هاي
Goes for the command grab.
Just needs one.
صايروني قاعد يربح. اوه 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 يا ربي هبلني.
Better
Bit
check
to
your
bait.
controls.
Nice way to close out the
يخوف يخوف
Last round
المدير.
saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they
يا
have?
جوري عندها الادفانتج في
Excited to see how each player is going to approach
الجيم
this
هذي
match.
خاطرها عندها الرينج.
And scoop. Player one experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is going to happen.
Smart play with the throw.
ايه توا ثرو لوب على بعضه.
Reads the jump in perfect.
What?
Down and out.
And they
Alright,
close
nice
it out.
jump.
Good stuff.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Still plenty of time left.
I can only imagine.
Overhead, but it won't work.
يلعب بالرينج نتاعو.
Oh, you never know what can happen here.
جوري تحسها ماهيش خايفة، هو عنده ليفل 3 توا، وقت اللي يحب معناتها فانس.
Buffs while they're blinking. Gets the buff in.
توا بديت تخاف خاطر تعرف الهيلث نتاعها الفيلو فانس.
هي
Kicks out a cage.
كاو. ليه لازم اي اكس. امشي
Just need one
ليه
opening
عاد؟
to find that hit to swing the momentum.
والله كان باني شافها. هو سايب المونيت.
How do you even think of doing that?
This is going to equal a critical one. Gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerve.
We're just getting
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Huge chance after that wall splash.
Things are about
ليه
to
بون عندكش كيفاش تقتل توا هاك. لا هاك اخسر.
leave that round. That was nuts.
ذات شيب معناتها فاك. واحد
Uses their drop right in anti-air.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
انا ما فيني هذا لا ما المدير بيربح طرف
High hot shoulder starts.
ممكن ما خلطش عليهم خلط راح الاخر اثنين واحد
في صفر
ليه بيبان لي ساينكس ربح واحدة
They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Gonna pay for
ترى ما
telegraphing
يوريكش
that jump in.
اي الرونديت
Goes for the super art.
Okay, okay. Just needs one more good hit.
هذا من فوق يوريك وين
In
وين
game now. It's getting
اما هذيك الكونسيكوت ليه اي ربح شو اسمه ساينكس خاطر ولا هي 2 وينز
معناها الأولاني عند سيونيك والثاني عند مدير
Just tighten up a bit. It's gonna be
ولو كان انا خلطت مخر وفما ثالث قبلهم معناتها
Let's see
الكل
if they can clue in on that.
أما
and
normal
make
ما واحد
adjustments
واحد
next round. They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Player 2, can you add some damage and flair with the super? Goes for the Sakai Fuhazin, vintage true. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way
صح
more
صح
pressure.
تعشلس الكل
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big.
God, what's gonna happen?
Headbutt, the real test of nerve. KO.
ايه
Nicely played around there.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no.
يا اخي فالورو قاعدين يلعبوا ولا
They're gonna end it
هو
quick.
نورمال يلعب وما كمل نورمال
مش نعرف شو نلعب
Getting up close, there's a burnout.
ينقص برشا كرسات هذا
Will this super art do anything?
What?
More fuel on the fire.
طقت يا معلم على الدمج جازنجي
Holy, that was an amazing round.
Hard fought on
2-1 توا دونك ليه؟ اي 2-1
no time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Really excited to
Ooh,
see what
nice
kind of
punish.
tech both players have for this fight.
Goes for the command grab.
كرا بقدرش
All right, what's the plan?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1
Nice
in
throw
that
animation.
dangerous burnout state.
والله
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Recovers from burnout. Burnout is triggered.
قاعد يبرني روحه برشا
Gets the jump in. Gets a buff in the meantime. If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure,
اوه نايس
this will pay off.
باهية
Great round, nicely done.
لازمك مرة أنا هذا
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. You gotta keep up the aggression.
لا
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Nice double area. Player 2 has an empty drive gate. Oh my God.
مش يعمل له الفانس
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Planting trees and people with it there.
معلم ما نعرفوش سيت اب هذا
Successful round.
معلم
Opts to create space to start.
الحين جيب لك وش تنقز وقتها
Now or never.
Yo, we got a real match now? Let's go.
Connects with the throw.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
تلعب كونتر مين جنزو
What setups do they have?
بعد هذا
واو
This could be over. different.
الاخر ما جاش وليد ولا شو
Super hard into play. It's really anything goes at this point. A jump? That's gonna leave him wrapped. Looking for a hole. Anticipates the
Nice
throw.
break.
Gets the buff in there. The overhead.
فانيشر كاو جي جي
The super hits. It's gonna be.
لو الفانس
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player 1
جي
was the only one left standing after that. That's
يا
what I
خوي
like to see.
يا
Offset.
لا لا
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Super armor does its job. Ooh. Very dangerous range. You can definitely get clipped by something. Projectile to try to change the situation. Hits the jump in.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Add some damage and flair with the super.
Amazing awareness there.
KO!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Throws to get around their defense.
That was crazy.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will we see a driving pump? It's a feint. Jump! Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the jump in. Hits the aerial kick.
Oh, let's go!
Gotta be mine. Pressure's in. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute.
That corner position.
Ah, nice.
Burns out.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing them a
Closes it out.
and they close it out. Good stuff.
That We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players are primed and ready.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Waltons in there and sweeps them off their feet.
Quite slow.
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. That was crazy.
Hits the aerial kick. Player 1
Level 2
has to
cara.
finish their drive. Oh, now here's a chance to do some damn hits.
Nicely played around there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Field slugging it out to
Yeah,
get it.
just-
Add some damage and flair with the super.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Seed Viper is a highly skilled agent with tech on deck. And unfortunately, you're just another mission. Hard luck, rejector. KO.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how a solid mental game wins matches.
Yo,
So what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Shuts down the air approach. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
All right, what's the plan?
The drive parry was successful. The attack is parried. Not shy with the grab.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
Jumps up. Adds parry to the pressure. Gets the jump in. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in.
Oh no, missed the command throw.
Genius read. Anti-air drops him.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Impact squash.
That was ridiculous.
It's there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Bravo, the hit throw connect. This can lead to some big damage. still have drive impact here. Oh, you never know what knocked him out of the air.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Drive gauge on burns out.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Out the gate right there.
Oh!
This is going to hit for a critical one. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Time to test the reaction, but it tries to act quick. Down and out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Nice GG.
على الأقل كعب. جيز.
A jump? Give him some of that PDA. Experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player one needs to deal with his burnout. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Things are looking pretty bleak right now.
Kept their composure and pulled out a combo at just the right time.
Nicely played round there.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Dancing all over that life gauge. And they stay on top of it. Avoids a dangerous corner situation. They got the meter for a drive impact. Rather thick. The hit throw connects.
Wow, super hard. Wait a minute. Okay.
A quick breather. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Medium
نعم
kick,
دي
you're done.
جيز.
Wow. Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever. These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Tries to get a breather with the projectile.
ثبت عن
Player two pushes the opponent into the
Bionic.
corner.
Okay, this
Yunus.
might be the momentum they need.
ينجزوا بالمرق.
Throws him. What's next?
Ooh,
Let's see.
Solid count.
Losers final.
do they have the right read on the opponent?
Taking stock.
Secure second spot على الأقل.
Grabs him.
ويلعب كونتر المدير
Heading
في
into
جراند
the
فاينل.
end game now. It's getting tense. Hits him.
Ooh, great round.
first round.
Nicely done.
What are your
Very
thoughts on what
gentle.
happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kick. Drive rush. Oh, burnout activated.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Gotta be careful with this pressure. You know a prey is most dangerous when they're cornered.
Medium drive rush. It's there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If this continues, we might be leaving early.
Oh, that was rough. It felt like they were just going through the motions for that win.
Gets the counter hit.
There we go. Big hit there.
What a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Hard fought on both. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
All right, let's go.
The attack is parried. Okay, they trade hits. Goes for the surprise rush in. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling
دونك
about this.
جيم الأولى عند ينجزوا.
Gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
ما عنده الافونتاج هوني.
One more good hit.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player two with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Now, at least one of them is having a good time in their corner.
Okay, it's important to not let up here. Okay?
Oh, what a rush! Punch the carry on top!
Amazing awareness there.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Oh,
Nicely played around there.
that was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
جود جيم من عند جينزو في الجيم الثانية.
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking?
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Things are looking nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Nicely played around there.
You can tell that one player was not
Miller
holding
pressure
back
on
during that
Jinzu.
round, while the other couldn't get it going.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
Fakes. Shows the meat, springs forward with the drive rush. Checks with the medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going.
Wait a minute.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. You gotta watch out. They return to center stage. Keeping them away. The drive impact is denied.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Pokes with the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip this range. Whoa. Perfect parry. What now? Hits to spin some meter here, investing in the round.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Will we see a drive impact? Oh, what a rush! Oh, stunned on the wall! Oh, closes it out!
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight!
Wow, they both played so hard.
Convinced. بت الخطاب بلانكا.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Knockdown. Ooh. Picks up some quick damage with that combo. Grabs him. They hit each other? Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. Player one chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
شيت
All right,
عندنا منها
that's a
ار دي
round on
مني.
the board.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level.
Amazing awareness there.
Follow-up, player two will need to play it conservative, experiencing burnout.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Air in, down, and out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Damn, what a game.
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win.
Yo, someone just got...
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins. Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Strings it all together. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Shoots off the projectile from downtown to check their approach.
All right, what's the plan?
Surprises him with a drive rush. Takes a trip. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Spices things up by tail.
Nicely played around there.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Blanca Chan is in play. Things will blow up faster than an internet fuse. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Damn.
See a drive impact?
هذا perfect drama.
Super art.
Whoa.
Oh, what? Damn.
Beautiful letters. You love to hear them.
Great round. Nicely done.
Player,
Okay.
will we see our fighters
Set,
fill each other out or just let it
not-
fly in this opening round?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Denies the attack and Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Goes for the throw. KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
Was that a button check round or something?
It's right in there. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Player 2 just go for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
There's nuh-uh to the impact.
Nice block.
Not much life difference. Ooh, burnout activates.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Time to test the reaction with impact peekaboo. Between the wall and a hard plate. And they're stuck.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't
تمام مرة بولي بانكا.
That combo finishes it.
takes the round. Wow.
Well, GG's.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other
GG's
forever.
GG's.